Hello guys, my name is Jack Kim and I'm a specialized IELTS tutor, and this is the video to introduce the newest IELTS essay topics to examines. So I hope that my video will be useful for your IELTS writing study. And if you want to have the newest IELTS study materials like the study books, you can just send me email and you can visit my website for your study. So please subscribe to my page before watching the video. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me start with today's essay topic. So today's essay topic is, some people think that secondary school students should learn international news as one of their subjects, while others believe that this is the waste of school time. Discuss the both views and give your own opinions. So today's essay topic is about whether the secondary school students need to learn international news as their compulsory subject at school or not. So today's essay topic is about secondary school students learning international news at school. So firstly, let me start with my introduction. Let me read fast. There might be contentious debate regarding the issue of whether it is necessary for secondary school students to learn global news as their regular curriculum or not. The opponent might disagree with my stand. However, I strongly believe that learning international news does not need to be a compulsory subject at school. Does not need to be a compulsory subject at school. In this regard, I will write this essay concerning my own opinions. Okay, that is very easy and simple introduction that you can use for your IELTS writing essay. If you want, you can just slightly modify my introduction for your IELTS essay writing. So let me turn to body 1. So in the body 1, I will explain the benefits of learning international news for secondary school students. And it could be partially true. Let me start. It is partially true that students need to study global news at secondary school. In contemporary society, globalization is one of the most remarkable phenomena which show different features from the past. People can move and transfer freely without being confined in regional constraints, and this tendency will be accelerated in the future. Thus, when students who are currently young become adults, they will live not as the local citizens, but as the global citizens. Hence, from their secondary school, they should be familiar with the sense of internationalization and globalization by studying with international news. So as you know, the globalization is the very noticeable and remarkable phenomenon. So in the future, maybe when young children grow up, they will live not as the local citizens, but they will live as the global citizens. So they should start to be familiar with the sense of globalization. So learning about international news can be a good way to improve students the sense of internationalization. So learning with global news could be beneficial for secondary school students. That is true. But basically, my opinion is maybe it is doubted that students should learn international news as their compulsory subject at school. So let me turn to body 2. Let me read my body 2 first. However, admitting the importance of getting used to the sense of globalization, studying with international news does not necessarily need to be the compulsory school curriculum. Taking the purpose of education into account, it is to cultivate decent and qualified social members, and to achieve this aim, students should study core subjects such as their mother tongue or mathematics, and they are much more important than international news. In this light, school curriculums need to focus on more essential subjects instead of international news. In addition, nowadays, due to the development of technology, there are a variety of ways, the variety of media, such as TV or the internet. And through those media, students can learn international news. Okay, so in the board 2, I explained that international news do not need to be the compulsory subject at school, because thinking about the main aim of taking school education, and that is to grow, that is to cultivate, that is to develop immature students into the qualified social members. So because of that, young students should learn many subjects like language or science or something. But I don't think learning international news is directly related to the purpose of education. And as you know, thanks to the development of technology or media, there are a lot of ways for secondary school students to learn about international news. So there are many ways for secondary school students to gain information about the globalization, like internet or media or TV. So students can use those media. So international news is important, but it does not need to be the compulsory subject at school. Okay, so let me finish with conclusion. In conclusion, notwithstanding the necessity of enhancing the sense of globalization for secondary school students, I firmly argue that it does not need to be the part of formal school study. Okay, so today's essay topic is about secondary school students learning international news. So thank you for watching my video, and I'm gonna upload more useful things. And if you want to take the private tutoring from me about IELTS, you can send me email. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Thank you.